Yep. Hey, this is Carol, aka The Real by Miss G. And this is Ask a Veteran. And we delve into hard hitting topics like PTSD and all the fun stuff that go along with it. So, I know it's been a couple of days since you guys have seen me. I'm still here. Um, I had a road trip, which I wanted to talk about, and then um, I had a death in the family, so it was just a lot. Um, when you have PTSD and you take road trips, yeah, things happen. So we'll have PTSD and road trips. We'll do that, and then we'll talk about death another day because I'm just not ready for it yet. I'm just not ready to talk about my loved one or anything like that. So that's where I'm at. I got glitter in my hair. Don't judge me. Okay, so I did a long distance trip, and it was about a 23-hour drive. It was stupid. Let me just say that it was dumb. And I did it with a toddler because I like to add a little bit more hate and discontent in there. Because why not, right? Right. Um, So yeah, so the drive, so I kind of mapped it out to kind of figure out to make sure that I didn't get too anxiety ridden because driving long distance you can end up with a lot of anxiety from that. Um and people don't realize, yeah, you're sitting for a nice amount of time, but that sitting gets irritating very quickly and boring. And then you get sleepy. And then you're down the road. And ain't nobody got time for that. So, since it was 23 hours, I made the decision that every 5 hours I would stop for gas. Because if you map it out and you have a plan, then that makes it a little bit easier for you to get from point A to point B. Because it's already going to be hard, right? Like, let's just come to terms with that. It's already going to be hard. Um, Especially if you've done any kind of convoys or anything like that. Being on the highway is a lot. And then I don't know about everybody else, but I have a lead foot. Do you know what that means? That means that I put my foot all the way in the gas tank, and that's not cool. I have to work on that. So, trying to make sure you don't get no tickets, especially in states that you don't belong to. Ain't nobody got time to be having a court date out of state. Okay, because then you got to drive back there and you already got a ticket. You know what I'm saying? And my issue was I don't like highways. I did too many convoys, and so highways are not really my friend. So I could be doing 95 and a 65. I've done that. I've gotten super speeder tickets before. Um, I told my confidant this before, and he thought that I had lost it. And in all actuality, I have gotten two super speeders in the same day. Yep. Got the ticket, drove off, started driving fast again, got another ticket by another cop. And yeah, that was a lot. When in all actuality, I could have been driving the speed limit and calling it a day, just getting to my destination and calling it a day. Part of the PTSD love bug that we have contracted, you have to make sure that you keep your anger, especially on the highway, fully checked. Fully checked, okay? Fully checked. Because if you don't, you're going to end up hurting somebody. Have you seen these videos where these people have honked at the wrong car and then got beat up? Most likely that was a veteran because we have anger management issues and we're working on it, but we're not there yet. So, um, I had to, within the process of this 23-hour drive, I had to make some, I guess, strong decisions because I'm a veteran. Therefore, I was in the military. Therefore, I try to get things done as quickly as possible. But I'm not active duty anymore. I got time. So it's best to take your time in this process because if you speed while you're driving, if you're trying to get to a destination and you're not taking your time, bad things can happen. And ain't nobody got time for that. Let's be happy. Remember, we're trying to win. Let's win as a family. And the way that we win as a family is by taking your time. Like, it's not that serious. Like, even if you're late for work and they told you if you late one more time, you're gonna get fired. Bruh, there's other jobs, okay? You can get another one, okay? Especially as a veteran. There's always a way for you to get another job. LinkedIn. You know enough people. It'll be okay. You can work from home. It's not that serious. Stop speeding because it's stupid out in these streets. And these cops, they don't care. So you need to care for everybody. And you know everybody don't know how to drive. All these non-drivers. Bruh, you don't know that. Okay, let me give you a law. Well, my law, okay? If you're only going the speed limit, don't you be in that fast lane. Get your slow behind in that slow lane. You're doing too much. Chill. If you don't have if your car don't got enough pickup, get in the slow lane. Stop. Other people trying to drive at least 10 over the speed limit. I'm trying to do 10. I can't get to 10 because you doing 69. Trifling. We doing one under the speed limit. Now, don't get me wrong. Um, take my medication everywhere I go, so sometimes I'll forget that I'm driving. Okay, I don't even forget. Listen, when you got a toddler in the back seat, you got to pay attention because let me tell you, these kids will have you forgetting and snatching people in the back seat. You got to focus. That vehicle weighs tons, not pounds, tons. I'm just saying, this is a process, okay? And then all you sleepy 18 wheelers, get off the road. Find a napping spot. You tripping. It's too much. Anybody got time for that? You veering on a mountaintop. What? Stop. You don't have time to be falling off a mountain because you can't focus. Take a nap. You tired? Oh, and if you get sleepy on the road, find a place to sleep. Stop trying to force yourself another 30 minutes and you done fell asleep 27 times. Stop it. Find a napping spot. Be smarter than yourself. Goodness. I know I'm okay, I'm trying. I'm trying. My eyebrows. I can't do nothing about my eyebrows. You judging me. I'm just saying, like, I used to be a duty driver. I used to be a duty driver. And as a duty driver, first I'd like to apologize. I'd like to apologize to a specific group of Marines. It's story time, children. Gather around. Okay, so I was stationed in Italy at the time, right? Minding my own business. I was a duty driver. I was cool with it because I did my job, okay? I did my job. I got back home. I did my job, okay? Now, we were stationed in this small city in Italy. We were like slap dab in the middle of like at the halfway point between Naples, aka Napoli, and Rome, aka Roma, right? So I'm like, okay. They call me and they're like, yo, we got to get these Marines to Naples. How fast can you get them there? Don't ask me that question. Okay. We ask the questions. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. Do I have to obey the laws? If I have to obey the laws, then it's going to take exactly how long it's supposed to take. Now, if you have a deadline and you don't care about the laws at the time, because let me just tell you, driving in Italy, ain't no laws for real. People make lanes that don't exist. Nobody cares about lights, and the autobahn is amazing. So do what you do. I was like, okay, since I have no rules, I can probably get them there in about an hour, hour and a half. Okay, yeah, okay. So from where my base was located to the base in Naples, it's about a 2.5 hour drive. Okay. When you're doing all of the speed limits, listening to the lights, not getting arrested by any cops, you know. But I can do it in less time if you need me to. And they said, well, do it. And I was like, are they ready now? And then he said, yeah. So I go and I pick up these nice little Marines, okay? And they see me and they're like, you're the duty driver? And I'm like, yeah. Are you guys ready to go? Yeah. How long is it going to take to get there? Well, it normally takes about 2.5 hours, but we're going to try to get as close to an hour as possible. And they were like, is that possible? Yeah, it's possible. I've done it before. You've done it before? Yeah. Yeah. That's why they picked me. Are y'all ready to go? Y'all ready? Okay, let's go. When I tell you I was doing no less than, I don't know, 140 clicks? No, 220. Because 220 is 140 miles per hour, I think. I'm almost positive. Check it. But yeah, I got them there in approximately 56 minutes. And they kind of kissed the ground when we got stopped. And the secondary van that was behind me, trying to keep up, was about 30 minutes behind me. But I got them there on time. I got them there safe. I did what I had to do. So, to all of those Marines that were in my vehicle and thought that they were going to die prior to the mission, I apologize. Sorry. I did what I had to do. And they told me I had a job. I just did the job. What's the problem? Love you. Hopefully, I'm not one of those stories you tell your children about. If I am, you're welcome, I guess. Yeah. Love you. I'm just saying, like, my history with driving with the military is I'm used to doing what I gotta do. And then I come back to this, like, you guys should have laws just for veterans because we're used to being in combat. I don't see what the problem is. I know how to drive. Like, if you turned all of our highways into the Autobahn, like, I would be okay. It would be okay. I would be doing a buck 20 nonstop. I wouldn't get any accidents because, That's the kind of highways I like. I'm just saying. Sorry. Not sorry. Like, don't ask me to get somebody there in a certain amount of time if y'all don't want me to do it. I did it. You're welcome. So, yeah. You have to keep your wits about you. Try your best not to do as many energy drinks because those long distances and energy drinks, like you're gonna have the jitters and then you're gonna have to pee every 2 seconds. Like that's stupid. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to get these 5 hours up the road. Okay. Um, Traveling with children. I was kind of smarter in the situation. I made sure that I had snacks for the mini. I made sure that she had entertainment the whole time. Made sure everything was charged up and ready to go, and then we just got on the road. We didn't argue. We didn't pass go and collect $200. We just got on the road. When you have PTSD, you have to be prepared for everything because PTSD is kind of um, unpredictable. So you have to, all the things that you're able to predict, set it up. Because if you don't, you're just going to be mad all the time. Ain't nobody got time to be mad all the time. All the time. You're mad all the time. No. That sounds too much like work. So, yeah, when you are ready to start making these road trips and things of that nature, make sure that you're fully prepared. Make sure that you are setting yourself up to win and not to fail. And then your road trip will be good. And once again, to all those Marines, sorry, not sorry. Love you guys. All right, this is a short one this time because it's just been a lot. But I'll be back doing it big again real soon. I love you guys. And to all my brethren in arms, I always got your back. I hope you got mine. And we're going to walk this thing out together. And yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe. My finger look real big compared to my head. Anyway, so make sure you like, share, subscribe. Love you guys, and I'll holla at y'all another day. Deuces.